In an increasingly project-driven world, PMI offers professional certifications that ensure you're ready to meet the demands of projects and employers around the globe. Developed by project leaders for project leaders. PMI certifications are based on rigorous best practices and ongoing research to meet the real-world needs of organizations. With a globally recognized PMI certification behind your name, you can work in virtually any industry, anywhere in the world, and with any project management approach. PMI certifications are valuable and adaptable across industries, market segments, and locations. Whether you're looking to add new skills to your resume or want to highlight your specialized experience, there's a PMI certification for you. There are certification options for those who want to develop their industry-specific skills, as well as senior level leaders, including executive level program and portfolio managers, and certifications for entry level and aspiring project management professionals like Michelle. Michelle is new to the workforce and wants to differentiate herself. With PMI, Michelle can accelerate her career with a number of certifications for project leaders with 0 to 3 years experience. Like Michelle, Isabel also wants to differentiate herself within her organization and with future employers. She has 3 years experience leading projects and understands agile, hybrid, and waterfall approaches. Isabel wants to stand out from her peers and earn a higher salary. Her next step, pursuing a project management professional or PMP certification. The world's leading project management credential, a PMP certification proves Isabel has strong strategic project leadership skills. However, this is just one out of many options for a project manager like Isabel. She can add certifications in addition to the PMP to further differentiate herself in the market. Now meet Vijay, a project management pro with more than a decade of experience. And that a PMI certification would validate his expertise and experience. Depending on his desired next steps, industry focus, and passion points, Vijay can opt to pursue a certification in program or portfolio management. Just like with Michelle, Isabel, and Vijay, PMI empowers you to pursue your own unique path, offering valuable certifications in areas that benefit you most. It's a modern approach to professional development and success. Find the certification that's right for you and accelerate your career with PMI.
As we adapt to new ways of working and prepare for future disruption, organizations will see a growing need for skilled project managers. Meanwhile, talent is in high demand in many countries and industries. While China's economy has experienced a slight slowdown, a number of factors should contribute to increased project activity, including consumer spending increases and China's energy transition plan. Supply chain disruption and rising energy prices, along with rapid digitalization, are driving an increased demand for project professionals in Europe, especially in IT. The current conflict in the region will have long-term humanitarian and economic consequences that will require response. There has been a spike in demand throughout Latin America for project managers, particularly in the technology and manufacturing sectors. Rebounding oil pricing, government investment in high-profile mega-projects, and international events like Expo 2020 Dubai and the 2022 FIFA World Cup promise to reinvigorate the region's economy and need for project managers. The Great Resignation and supply chain problems have put job seekers in high demand in the US and Canada as companies look toward automation and digitization to protect against future disruption. Despite the pandemic, the global demand for products manufactured in South Asia has continued to increase over the past 2 years. As a result, companies are willing to invest more in project managers with strong innovation and leadership skills. Nearly a third of global aid, roughly $32 billion, is spent in Africa, and that's fueling new development jobs across the region, up to 45% of which will need project talent. The demand for project talent is high around the world. Are you ready to take your career to the next level?
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good day to everyone connected to this World Teachers Day virtual summit. Hope you can get me 10 on 10. If you can get me 10 on 10, I would like your response on the chat window. Just give me 10 on 10 or whatever. If you can get me very well, I appreciate your response on the window, the chat. Okay, so welcome once again. I appreciate it's a watertight schedule day for several of us professionals. But this is World Teachers Day event for all educators from all the different industries. We are all welcome. So this is time for us to have deep exchange, a time of collaboration, a time of learning, a time of doing further research, being spurred to see what exactly lies ahead. And the World Teachers Day is critically a focus of every educator, a stakeholder, and economies, nations are looking forward towards transformation. So we understand that transformation begins from the classroom. I think that phenomenon cannot be overemphasized. And I think the importance of this event would actually underscore several initiatives, reasons why we definitely have to initiate things like this and take it forward. So I'm delighted to have some of us on board, and we would do we're going to go ahead, and of course we have this event being streamed live on our YouTube, and most probably on our Facebook page for the references by others who couldn't make it. Okay, so World Teachers Day Virtual Summit in commemoration of World Teachers Day on October 5th, 2024. And the theme that we have in front of us is basically valuing the teachers' voices towards a new social contract for education. There was an earlier theme that signified empowering educators, strengthening resilience, building sustainability. All of these are still quite similar because the focus is on the teacher, right? So the focus is on the teacher. So basically, valuing teachers' voices is critical. It's critical. And we got to empower so that their voices should be heard. And of course, when we see the past, the trends, we definitely can interpret the future. And of course, we can only draw lessons from the past. We can actually begin to project how the future should look like based on all the events, the different drivers of transformation. Things have changed. The teacher in the classroom 30 years ago, 10 years ago is not the same. The environment in which we deliver learning and teaching has significantly been impacted by several factors. And of course, there are also opportunities for teachers, for educators. All right, so this is why we are going to explore some of these wonderful opportunities to building sustainable career paths as educators, and seeing exactly how much more you can earn, how much more you can avail yourself as an educator. How much space do you occupy in terms of how much you can deliver, how much you can earn, how much you can, how much impact you can make. So it's critically a moment of reflection, appraisals, also looking at lots of other opportunities, global opportunities, collaborative opportunities that can bring a difference. So we at Paraclete Institute, we are offering a whole program for teachers, educators globally to aspire, beyond the space where you currently occupy. You see a global space. You see yourself in a network of global mentors. Okay, so network of licensed instructors. So that's why we have this immediate introduction of a global instructor licensing program offered by the Project Management Institute through the Authorized Training Partner Program of the Project Management Institute. This actually offers us the educators the opportunity to become globally licensed mentors or instructors. And you can begin to do a whole lot of things beyond it. So that is it. We will be getting into all of that. My introduction basically will be critically around project management. I'm a certified project management instructor. I'm licensed under the Authorized Training Partner Program of PMI. And with a couple of certifications and experiences, I find it interesting for us to have a whole point of discourse on this subject. And this will be just the entry point for some discussions. Over the years, we've actually coordinated lots of strategic events marking the World Teachers Day. We've held outstanding events with media attention in Yaoundé at Hotel Felicia, Hotel Muna Foundation. In Douala, we've held significant events marking Teachers Day as well over the past year since 2018. So we've had a couple of experiences with working with National Employment Fund and some economic actors who are really supporting the plight of teachers and so on. All right, so I'm here just to say hi. We are on board to discussing or charting new trajectories for success for educators worldwide. Introducing about us, we are an institution, Paraclete Institute, it's our name, and we are a global brand authorized by PMI to offer project management training to the public. For over a decade plus, 12 years to be exact, we have chartered a lot of transformation, offering training, consultancy, and certification development to organizations, to governments, to individuals, professionals, students, and alternative audiences. That has really impacted much in the workforce, looking at how to shape new ways of working, improving performance outcomes when it comes to delivering projects. So we are a project management-based training center, put it that way, a company registered, licensed. We have the best global standards when it comes to delivering quality education in project management. And we know project management cuts across every sector, and we impact every sector with our approach. And that means training at Paraclete Institute. We're authorized training partner number 5299 of PMI. Training at Paraclete offers industry standards. It gives you confidence. It gives you the right materials vetted by PMI, license, access keys, simulators, and everything that you require for you to become a success, either through the exam or certification, and also to bring to charter transformation within your organization using the skills acquired. All right, so we also train the trainers. That means we have trained the trainer program that is to license, to prepare instructors to become licensed global mentors. So we have all it takes to give the world a full transformation. So our training philosophy is anchored on three pillar objectives. Number one, we focus on performance. We got to mature everyone because, both the organization and the individuals who are carrying out projects must attain a maturity standard. Okay, so we look at that. Becoming mature means combining experience, combining knowledge, combining capability and performance with a good tailored curriculum and offered by a licensed instructor. It means that we can come near to attaining that objective number one of performance maturity. So if anybody takes our training, they have a full 360-degree mastery of the project world and see exactly how they can make use of methodologies, apply methodology, different skills to get things done. So performance maturity is basically our first point of objective in our training. Combining principles with practice. That's it. And then a global positioning. A global positioning will offer through our platforms, creating huge communities of practices, thought and leadership practice communities, where either through our alumni network or global licensed instructor network or global allied mentors network or HR strategic business partners forums, we bring relevance to any of our stakeholders coming in to take a trainings. We expose you to a global opportunity stream where you can navigate and bring a whole lot of value to yourself. So that's it. So we are a value driver when it comes to global opportunities. And certification readiness, it's just about the fact that we are the reference certification center when it comes to certification success. We are vetted to demonstrate more than 98% success rate in our candidates sitting for the international certifications, because we do have licensed content, licensed instructors, and a delivery record that meets industry standards. Our trainers have gone to train the trainer certification processing for them to become onboarded to becoming instructors. So that is it. Okay, so our footprints, we are registered as a company in Cameroon, we're registered in Nigeria, we're registered in the US, we're registered in Canada. And so we deliver training both on-site and online in different formats. Okay, so today's focus on this World Teachers Virtual Summit is about education and how we as actors in the education sector are bringing transformation, how we charting the new way. What do we first of all have in mind? And how can we position ourselves, and how can teachers position themselves, educators position themselves to embrace change and bring transformation where necessary. In the teaching and learning process, we see there are lots and lots of challenges. Yes, but things have changed. Teaching and learning has new approaches now. Even adult education has a different approach to what children. All the different pedagogic capabilities, competencies, models that have been, portrayed in the world, they are all very relevant. They set a good foundation. But on top of that, we are seeing more and more interesting approaches that, you can pivot on them to make a difference when it comes to really leading transformation when it comes in educational sector. So education globally is changing, and we must understand the new approaches that really, tally with the new opportunities and challenges of our day. The challenges are too many when it comes to assessing students' outcomes, looking at also educators' outcomes and so on. But then, let's say, what could contribute to the high dropout rates when we witness, in my years when I was studying at the university, for example, I enrolled for a course in chemistry, and it's, we're over 140. Can you imagine that? Yes, signing for chemistry. Okay, so, and the first semester, the number dropped to 80. After the second semester, that's the first year, the number dropped to around 60 or was it 50 something? Yes. And we were graduating, we were just 27 of us. Can you imagine that? So what is the problem? Is it that is the subject that is the problem? You know, these are the bigger issues, the macro issues that we need to look at beyond just the curriculum and delivery methods and so on. But we have to look at the changing landscape and macroeconomic factors or drivers, things that actually are shifting. And we definitely need to know how to also adjust to capture the, this kind of opportunities. Of course, we do have lots of things we're going to be sharing, but let's look at some of the key modules that inform us of today's agenda. Of course, we're going to be having the first phase of this presentation is basically about it's a seminar, okay, it's a seminar-based presentation. And the second phase is for workshops, certification workshops. So the modules that are portrayed here are really tied towards the workshop. And the workshop is going to be for those who actually subscribe for the workshop, the paid workshop, which is 10,000, I think. Yeah. So modules here suggest innovating teaching and learning with modern technologies and methodologies, and becoming a transformation agent in education through adaptive methodologies. We can bring a whole lot of discussion with that. We also have what we call digital entrepreneurship for educators, how you can actually, you know, leverage your space as an educator, your networks, to plus your experience to earn beyond what the salary of an educator should be. Okay, so there are lots of opportunities. So just within education, we can chatter a whole lot of things and see exactly how your earning potential can increase. And so let's look at project management and Scrum Master certification for educators. Why do we choose this one? This is critically a focus for educators because, you know, this is where we can understand practical applications, methodologies that we can practically bring to, you know, innovate, okay, innovate our course delivery or our learning and teaching practice. Yes, I just think that a lot of people, a lot of educators are well trained. We are well trained, but the point is we need to be able to capture some kind of strategic, innovative approaches. I mean, challenge the status quo. Yeah, we have to challenge the status quo. That's it. Forward thinking, having a long-term vision versus a short-term vision. See, because when you want to analyze the differences, just say the differences between leadership and management, you understand that leadership is much higher than management in different approaches. Leadership made it more strategic. It answers the why. Management will be dealing with the what and the how to get things done, which is good. And management will be focusing more on I mean, like a manager focusing on you know, positional power, title, and so on. Leadership challenges that to say no, have to get to be relational. Okay, so just those things can make a whole lot because leadership and management go together. Yes, but there is a difference. So we have to get new knowledge, new approaches, new innovative ways of getting, you know, our job done, and that is what that focus on project management and Scrum Master certification will deliver. So how we create high-performing teams, how we actually sustain good collaborative working environments that fosters learning for students, for educators, and so on. Digital literacy and fluency skills for educators. Yes, I know ICT is playing a big role. Yeah, we can still talk about some of the leading approaches and technologies that would revolutionize learning and teaching and give us the advantage for us to make our profession shine. Okay, so I will focus a little bit on the background of our presentation today, which is about the project economy. Why project management is mentioned everywhere almost in our discussion is because we know that regardless of whatever industry you find yourself, the whole thing about what we do is to define success, to deliver success, okay? So deliver value. To deliver success or to be successful means you want to deliver value. Value to stakeholders, value to your organization, value to students, value to the educational community, and to the nation. So organizations themselves are battling with the same approach, the same challenge. Organizations are preparing on how they can execute strategy effectively. In education, in industry, in manufacturing, in banking, in services, whatever industry, all we are get to it's how we can create value, how we can sustain value, how we can define success. How does success look like? What constitutes success? What is the blueprint for success in everything that we're doing? How can we capture this success? How can we make success possible? Project management answers all of this. That's the interesting thing. Project management is the value driver, and it is the way to define success, to shape success. How do you define success? How do you make sure any initiative is successful? The project way of working is the best way to define success because projects are temporary, having unique outcomes, and backed by by actually factors of constraints that define exactly outcomes, value realized, and so on. So it could be financial value, societal value, or what I mean is projects deliver financial benefits as well as societal benefits. Okay, so not every project that we run in the world is for profit making. That's what we call organizations that are non-profit. They are there to contribute value that is intangible to the society. So the project economy, the word project economy is it describes the phenomenon of change that industries are embracing using the project approach to leverage transformation, to bring change, to invoke innovative ways of working and deliver value in a sustainable manner. So all over the world, the trend is very, very palpable, it's clear. Project management is gaining global attention and the momentum is heating up very, very highly. The project economy is what PMI captures this phenomenon, that whether you are an individual or an organization or institution, your drive is to acquire the right skills, knowledge, capabilities, where you can turn ideas to reality and offer value to your stakeholders. So in education, the best way we can offer value is the project approach. And the competencies of an educator must really be reshaped and defined and redefined. And PMI helps us in giving us the competency framework that can show that you are a project manager. Because if every educator is a project manager, I tell you, a project leader and a project manager, it gives you the capabilities to lead teams, lead stakeholders, collaborate with them. you know, most of the times, educators or teachers find it difficult to collaborate with difficult students. Have you ever found a situation where I was teaching in a school where on several occasions I'll see a Form 1 child, you know, fighting with the principal. Yes, it was that bad. And but I taught in that school for 2 years. I never had any problems with the students. The students were very rough. I mean, very rough. They fought with the teacher, principal, tore the teacher's, dress and so on. Well, you see, these are real problems. How do you imagine the teacher coming back to the same classroom and that child still there? You know what that means. So what I'm saying is that working with people, solving problems, resolving problems, you know, building collaborative ties, this is the best way leadership and management goes together. So Project Management Institute suggests the talent triangle, which shows innovative ways of working. They call them project management techniques or technical project management skills. And then applying your power skills is about people, how leadership, how you can leverage your interpersonal skills, collaborative skills to drive high performance engagements in any initiative, whether in the classroom or whether across stakeholder communities. And then again, business acumen. The business acumen is about your understanding of strategy, aligning goals, priorities, objectives of your organization or your project to line up with the big picture. All right. So that means that project managers possess the skills that they can go into any sector in life and be successful. Any sector in life and be very successful. I can assure you, project management is the only skill, that universal skill that applies all. It helps you to apply everything else you've learned. Because in defining project management, it says it is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to project activities to meet project requirements. Application of knowledge. Everything we've learned, whether in science, engineering, or management, or whatever, project management puts that together and sees how to apply that to get initiatives done. Okay, so to charter strategic initiatives and to get things done. So executing strategy, executing whatever idea, to turn ideas to realization, we need project approach. No matter how well lofty our dreams, our ideas are, you know, people can dream how they're going to make transformation possible, but without project approach, it will never be possible. So then, everybody, first of all, is a project manager, I would say so, but accidental project managers, to say the least. We definitely, until someone gets certified, you know, the reason for certifications in industry are really much about endorsement of or formalizing your knowledge, your experience, and giving that endorsement that you are certified. It opens a better way of, you know, confidence in delivering what you're delivering. So everybody is a project manager, but not everybody can deliver projects in the best way possible to deliver success. Defining success and delivering success according to delivery according to the specification will require that we go further to our normal practical way to getting things in a formalized way. So PMI, the Project Management Institute, offers us global standards in project management. Okay, so if you want to know about project management, know how to get things done, know how to, you know, innovate, whatever you want to get as far as the extremes of practice in project management is concerned, the Project Management Institute is your go-to companion, is a leader in the industry in championing new approaches on how we work, how organizations will work, how you can set up the best teams, and how you can innovate products and get solutions and create solutions and results. So whether you carry out scientific research, innovation, launching innovative ventures or businesses and so on, whether you're driving transformation change in the education, the Project Management Institute offers a plethora of resources, tools, templates, methodologies, certifications, micro-credentials, badges, and everything that helps you to be able to, harness the powers of transformation through project management. So just in a short while, I would be recognizing how many of us are on board, because it's going to be an interactive session towards the end. I just have to bring in a little bit of background, right? So I can see a couple of us here. Dr. Simo, thank you very much. Ministry of Basic Education. You're highly welcome, sir. Okay, it's a lady, Dr. Simo. You're welcome. Thank you for participating in this World Teachers Virtual Summit from Ministry of Basic Education. We have Mepio from Inspector at Minisec. You're welcome, and appreciate your commitment with us today in this session. I appreciate Madam Guamiri Ann, you're connected teacher from Kumba, right? We have Madam Ashley, you're welcome. Great. So a couple of us are going to be further introduced. We have Delani, you're welcome, and I appreciate your commitment to this. Mr. Alfred Sabon from Boya. Okay, so I would be changing the games now. The gear will be a little bit adjusted so we can go swiftly and then open the floor to one or two comments and appraisals. And of course, before we can chat exactly the conclusion of this first phase, which I said, there are two presentations. We have the first presentation is a seminar format, and the second one goes as a workshop, certification workshop, for those who sign up for certification workshop. Okay, so let's close out with the first phase. Like I said, the Project Management Institute covers the world with chapters, membership, professional membership association. That's what PMI stands for. PMI is a global leader when it comes to championing standards in project management. So offering capabilities for you to manage projects, programs, portfolios, and other strategic works and frameworks. So PMI offers everything you need, and we are authorized training partners with PMI. Means we are PMI's let's say quality assurance implementation team, okay, on the global stage. So authorized training partner is what we stand as our license accreditations. So the global footprints, PMI, was founded in 1969, delivering value to organizations, and the first credential offered by the Project Management Institute was 1984. That's the PMP, and the PMP is regarded as the gold standard certification, and so forth. And right up to now, we've had lots and lots of interesting transformation. PMI has successfully established project management as the world's best profession. Yes, the world's best profession, regarded as the best, because project management is seen as the go-to capability that we need in all sectors of work. Okay, so the Project Management Institute has successfully defined, charted the way we can see success behind every initiative in life. All right, whether it's government programs, or whether it's organizational projects, or whether it's personal projects or initiatives, PMI has offered us the tools, the techniques to define success and to meet success through project approach. The project approach is really where we are driving towards our implementation, our discussion today, because we have what we call the project-based learning. The project-based learning is the new way we want to, encourage educators to have reflective exchanges on. Okay, so we need to see that the classroom phenomenon has to be, we need to put in innovation. We need to bring in, of course, those traditional, let me say the traditional competency, pedagogic competencies of curriculum delivery or instructional delivery approaches. All of them are founded on philosophies that are evolving, whether it's Bloom's taxonomy or call it whatever, they are evolving. Everything is evolving. And what is making it evolve is because new researches brings new innovation and new approaches, because we're embracing a more complex society and a more complex future with several variables. And there are lots and lots of difficulties to manage as an educator to really be successful, to define, fulfillment. Therefore, project management contribution is what we're bringing on board through the project-based learning methodologies. That is like problem-solving methodology, problem-solving learning approach, what they call problem learning approach, problem-based learning or project-based learning. And we're going to see the far-reaching implications and the global application of this, how you can innovate, use this as a means of innovating on top of the traditional competency frameworks that already exist. All right, so that's what Project Management Institute is all about. And I would a little bit point attention to some of the certifications or credentials that the Project Management Institute is offering globally. The entry-level certifications like Certified Associate in Project Management. This one is the knowledge certification in project management. If you want to know about the whole project management industry, everything about project management, CAPM is your go-to standard. It's a gold standard certification that gives you all you need to know as a project manager. So it certifies your knowledge competence. The PMP certification follows as the gold standard certification for competency, defining competency. That means ability to apply knowledge and to get results. That's PMP. So it's a practitioner-based certification designed by practitioners, intended for practitioners. And it gives you all the capabilities, the leadership and management competencies for you to deliver anything, any project, any size or scale of project or type of project using any kind of methodology in the world. So PMP is really what it stands for. And that's why I see many organizations, in fact, of all the project management certifications, people are looking for PMP is standing out as number one. Of course, they don't know about CAPM until we introduce what capabilities lie with the CAPM. Okay, so let's move on. The program management professional, it's another very high strategic level certification that governs programs, sub-programs, projects in delivering strategic benefits, which cannot be attained except you manage a lot of these projects together as a group. So that means a program is a strategy to manage multiple related projects to deliver strategic benefits. Okay, so those benefits will not be attainable except you manage those projects as a group under a program. That's it. So when you have, I can come with examples, but that's not our focus for today. Portfolio management professional is a high level, one of the highest level strategy and governance certification over projects, programs, and operations within organizations. So if your organization or institution doesn't have a portfolio management structure, it means that you don't do the right projects and programs always. That means that for you to do the right projects and programs, it is portfolio management that does the selection of, gives you the criteria and governance approaches for you to select the right projects and programs that will meet with the organization's strategic objectives. So if you ask yourself, are you doing if you may have 100 projects to run, to invest on unlimited resources, ask yourself, which ones are you going to do? And which ones will you delay? And which ones should you not pursue? They may all sound lofty, nice, good ideas. You will pursue this project, oh, it will be wonderful. All the projects are wonderful. Portfolio will help you select the right projects and programs and question why. Why are you doing these projects? And how will it contribute to this to the strategic alignment of the organization's mission and so on. All right, so that's portfolio in a nutshell. We have other certifications like Agile Certified Practitioner. This is, I mean, we've had the updated version right now. Agile Certified Practitioner is for everybody. I can talk about it from morning to evening, and it's a capability offered for you to know how to get things done in an agile way, solve any problem, complex problems, complex products and services, and work with teams and the best way possible, high performance teams. And Agile Certified Practitioner is for product development, approaches in project management, using agile, innovative ways of working. All right, so risk management professional. Risk is available everywhere. Every organization manages risk in one way or the other. The PMI framework for certification can span 0 to 3 years. Certifications that are for those with 3 years plus entry level, 3 years plus specialization certifications, and certifications for veterans, right? If you are a top director or inspector or whatever, you need to be able to get some level of certification that warrants, it gives you the capabilities at your level to manage work strategically. So you're going for the PGMP and portfolio management as well. We can talk about the other certifications like, I just skip that a bit. Business analysis professional, okay? Scheduling and business. Think about the school, either a university or a secondary school or primary school. I think the complexity comes with university where you have to schedule many courses, many classes, many, timetable. Just in drawing a timetable can be very traumatizing. Somebody thinks it's a simple thing. No. Scheduling professional manages risk, specializes, gives you the capability to manage risk, dependencies, and when and how people come on board and so on to deliver the timely completion of your projects. Business analysis helps to define business requirements, understand how to cover, benefits, and also to realize the benefits and solve problems and deliver solutions that meet customer expectations. So business analysis is like a certification that helps you become a consultant in developing business cases, business proposals that meet even World Bank standards for funding and so on. So if you're working in any NGO or working in education or working whatever level, business analysis is foundation to all organizational success. So business analysts work with project managers together because the roles are very interrelated. So these certifications are helpful for even educators, but what is our gain today? Let's just zero down to our focus. So having the big picture and coming down to the applicable levels, we are looking at the global instructor licensing and PMI certification training program for all educators. Beyond the classroom, as I said, we can charter new initiatives. We have a growing community of thought and practice leadership where you can belong and aspire, increase your knowledge, increase your leverage, networks, expand your networks, and then, of course, build collaborative ties that can lead to lifelong opportunities. So we have a couple of communities that we are working with. We have what they call the Global Allied Mentors Forum. And in this forum, there are many sub-forums like Global Instructor Licensing, yes. You have HR Strategic Business Partners Forum, yes. We have Innovators Contest Platforms. So this is where we can introduce every educator to aspire to, increase your networks and increase your knowledge and increase your experiences. And why not? Your earning opportunities will come through that. There we have the opportunity to license every trainer, every teacher, every instructor, every lecturer, everyone that is in educational space. Why not? You can obtain industry certifications that will help you directly in the classroom work, help you in administration, help you in administration of your courses and your programs and your teaching and learning, and then also help you to conduct more research, and then as well help you to also offer training beyond your level. Because now if you're administrator, it means you are trusted to be a leader in the society. And that means in the educational space, there are lots of opportunities. If becoming a licensed instructor, you can start training for organizations, training for institutions. And that means we are training using curriculum that is industry vetted, okay, industry relevant curriculum. And with that opportunity given to us, we would be seeing that a whole lot of other initiatives can be charted. Now, let me just go further to showing some of the committees for that. We have several committees, scientific and technical committee, where we have a thought and practice leadership platform for, we call it Africa Intellectuals Institute. So it's an online TV channel. We're looking forward to having leading voices, like we say, the teachers, valuing teachers' voices. This is a theme for 2024 World Teachers Day. That's fine. We need leading voices. We need educators' voices to come on board. Let's talk. Let's chatter a new way, how things can happen. Yes, what is the horizon? 2025, 2028, 2030, 2035, Africa 2063. That is, what are the things? Well, I mean, we can help the young people see. We can help everybody see. So educators are intellectuals. Let's come on board. Professors, lecturers, teachers, whoever, we need us to talk. We need our voices. And project management knowledge will give you a real combination experience where you can know what is happening in the industry, know how change is happening, how performance, how things are done, and how you can communicate that into the classroom and from the classroom to the industry. So that connection, intersection, will offer this opportunity. So becoming a licensed global instructor, we have the PMI authorized training partner instructor licensing program. That means we train the trainer. It's like somebody going to ENS or going beyond ENS and becoming a licensed trainer. So this is the training program that would help educators become the trainer licensed, and then they can offer these certification trainings at different levels, whether at university levels or organizational levels or globally online, because we do have lots and lots of training opportunities online as well. So the PMP, the CAPM, the Discipline Agile, construction professional, there are many certifications that can appeal to educators based on their orientation. So become a licensed instructor, we've created an instructor growth program where you can actually sign up, and we mentor you through the process and stages to become a licensed instructor under authorized training partner program. And that means a whole lot of opportunities are open up to you. Globally, you enter into the Global Allied Mentors, where you earn professional, honorarium stipends, and you earn lots of benefits, which I can't enumerate all of them here. There are so many of them. And then beyond that, we work together as affiliate partners in refer and earn. That means refer and earn. That means we show you exactly how to leverage on your networks to monetize your networks here. So through our innovative products together. Now, how does that go? I can push us into what we call the digital and project contest, which is a global phenomenon that we want to work with educators from all sectors to see how we can encourage this, both for secondary level students to university students. We're offering a global contest in project management and digital economy. So this contest will help students to aspire to leadership and also to aspire to become change transformation agents within their communities, and become creative, become very, very offer environmental and environmental productivity. Okay, because students have lots of ideas. Young people have lots of ideas. If we don't give them the tools for them to create and bring these ideas to reality, that would be a waste, because that is intellectual property of a nation. So we're looking forward to seeing that we encourage talents, emerging talents. Yes, and let me just bring our attention to that in a short way. So you will have lots of presentations today. Okay, here on our website, I can prove to us that the Talent Power Contest is a global phenomenon, and it is happening right away. And we're taking it global because, first of all, it's chartered to be inclusive globally from all educational sectors, universities, secondaries. We are running a project management and talent power contest for students. Now, the contest levels will span from national contests to regional contests to global contests, and there will be finals. So the national contest, we would emerge the top 100 and the top 10. The top 100 will be awarded, top 10 will be selected to go for the regional finals, which will be continental. And the top 10 from regional finals will emerge to go through the world championship levels. So the regions are Africa, North America, which is America and Canada, Europe, Middle East, Asia, Latin America. And the contest experience levels span from beginners level to professional level, specialists and expert. That means this contest is for everybody, everybody. Let me show to us the different categories of contests here. We have contests for university, which is called the Grand University Project and Digital Contest. Well, this is for university, but like I said, there is a junior level that brings students from secondary under 23s to go compete every year with Microsoft and Adobe championships in the US. So that one, we offer it through that network where you can actually emerge the best candidates nationally and also the best candidates in a world championship. That's the first prize goes to $5,000, second prize $2,500, and $1,000 for the third prize, and with 6 months residency for internship with some of these big organizations. And so that's one thing. And we are looking forward to seeing that with the Grand University Contest. It's a whole program with 12 levels. It's a master program, I'm telling you, very massive. And I think educators, we want to have leading voices on board so we can charter lots of initiatives at both the national, the regional, and global levels. We have the second contest there for women called Power Up Contest. Okay, so this is female in project management and digital tech. So here we want to encourage emerging talents amongst women, also stir up women to take up. There's a phenomenon of STEM, right? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. All of that is possible, and we want to encourage lots of make gender equality, or what they call. So let's see how we can forge this for young girls, university, young girls, secondary. We want to give them the platform where they can emerge, and also so that these programs do have long range from knowledge certifications to what you call project-based incubators and accelerators. So we have lots of things that would really accompany right to the end of seeing the journey successful for everyone. So through the contest, we're encouraging, we're pulling everybody. It's like a momentum puller. So let's go to the all professionals contest that we saw all workers from different industries. And so irrespective of that, then we have World Teachers Grand Contest and Banquets. Yes, this is good because teachers are worth celebrating. We need to offer a contest that teachers can also compete. Yes, they compete and earn prizes and emerge to be heroes in the profession. That adds more prestige and so on. Now we have Global PDU Talent Power Contest, which is for those who want to become instructors and also become licensed. Yeah, so the benefits of how this contest is run, well, all of this is fully articulated on our website here. We take the different certification speed mentoring programs through whether it's 15-day speed mentoring, 30-day speed mentoring. We can speed mentor you to earn these certifications, international certifications, then move now seamlessly, easily into the contest phase. The contest now is like, wow, you want to crown yourself as a champion of champions. That's it. That's what this is about. And there are benefits. Like say, first prize goes to who? And what is the first prize like? For example, the Grand University Project and Digital Contest has the national benefits, regional benefits, and global championship awards. And we're ranking the top 100 champions, and they enter into the industry magazines that, of course, with that, there's guarantee for professional internship for these students. And there's also right up to the top 10. The top 10 were awarded scholarships. The top 3 will receive full scholarships and also receive seed funding for those that emerge through the project phase evaluation. Yeah, so there's a lot there. There's a lot there. And some of them will actually have free tickets to PMI global events in the US to compete in the championship awards. For teachers, we do have benefits aligned right up to. For teachers, your benefits, and women, you can win a car, right? So as a teacher, one of the winner goes on with a brand new car. Imagine 10 million brand new car, a brand new car waiting for you, or a free ticket to PMI global event in the US, or 2 days leadership masterclass with PMI. All of those very innovative things we've put in place here to help educators. All right, so that is it. We can come back now to concluding phase of our discussion. We have here. Okay. Should I go with this presentation now? Let me conclude rapidly. Okay. So who are those that can participate in this contest and so on? Of course, I said everybody is open to everybody, every educator. And let's challenge our levels. Educators are not sleeping people. They are not lying dogs. They are very active people, vigorous. I want to show the frontiers of innovation so that we can move. Yes, don't occupy one space for too long. No, you have to move, be adaptive, very, very. Now, what we have here to offer today is basically on the workshop side, which is really the project-based learning methods. Okay, project-based learning, just to give a snapshot on that, some of the learning objectives for that, identify, apply, and create. This is the basic model that runs the project-based learning methodology. And if educators will be patient enough, will bring this whole innovation to light through some specialized workshops that can really, transform the way at the lightning speed in the way apply knowledge, how you can improve learning outcomes. And then, of course, background knowledge for foundational knowledge. You have to take some pre-knowledge on project management. Project-based learning is it really worth that has been and has revolutionized. But then, as I said, it's an innovation. Discuss on that. All right. So, what are the benefits? Improve understanding and concepts and theories. Improve life skills such as problem solving, collaboration, time management, understanding of the real world applications. All right, of learning. So, learning is not just a classroom phenomenon, but it's a global community-based phenomenon. Engagement. We need to be able to get students tie what is outside there in the real world with what should be in the classroom. And through solving problems, inquiry-based, research, and so on. They will be able to come through with, the capabilities that define what they can do, what they can become in life. I mean, when a student is leaving school, it must have validated. Success should be defined by how many projects they have validated, you see, and validated as a team, validated as individuals, and how many problems they have solved and identified in the society, and that match the learning journey of that child. So that's it. So improve responsibility, self-direction, communication, and creativity. Improve understanding of learning how to learn, you see. That project management offers the capability for a child to know how to learn, you see. Learning how to learn is very critical because it does answer the why and how. More research is needed on content and knowledge acquisition when it comes to project-based learning. And so the gold standard project-based learning for teaching practices, design and plan, alignment to standards, building the culture, propagating through activities, scaffolding with student learning, assessing student learning, and engaging and coaching. Now, this is the best way to build collaborative classrooms, collaborative learning platforms for students, and drive student-centered learning activities and outcomes. This is very important. And I think that any educator will definitely want to catch attention with this. All right, so there are lots and lots of projects. So we can tell you how we can transform a whole university into a global hub, project hub, portfolio hub, and how students can begin to charter new ways of emerging with micro industries. Okay, how they can become entrepreneurial is through projects. It's through projects, and if all learning can have project-based philosophy of delivery, we are good. The work will be better, students will be more creative, more engaged, and the dropout rates alarmingly would drop. That's all I think. All right, so in a nutshell, that's really what we were to explore digitally and have more interaction and reflections. That constitutes the first phase of our presentation, and I appreciate it's supposed to be 1 hour, but it's exactly 1 hour, yeah, because we started off a little bit late. I would like to open the floor in case you have some 1 or 2 things, because yeah, so thank you very much. This is the conclusion of the first phase of our presentation for the World Teachers Day. Well, are there people that you couldn't get me in English very well? You needed a summary of this thing in French? Okay, thank you. Madam Ashley, thank you very much for gracing this occasion with your presence. It's wonderful having you. So, if you didn't get me in English, je peux parler en français, mais on a notre collaboratrice. Elle peut bien expliquer le résumé en français, si possible. Thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate. Wow, thank you so much. I'm inspired. We have a lot to share together. All right, so basically we'll be rounding off now. As I said, it's been a short presentation for us to see where we are going and what we can do, the tools that we need, and the networks that we need to forge together, and to build strong communities where we can, bring change. So I appreciate this is just the first phase of it. For those who sign up for workshop segment, we would give you a new schedule for the workshop. It may not continue immediately right after this. So, but thank you very much for your participation. If you'd like to put on your video for a screenshot, then that will be appreciated at this moment. I think there will be a little form, kind of feedback form, where you will feel to just give us a little bit of your experience through this, your feedback through this presentation. Great, thank you. Yeah. Now, recording will be available also on demand, so we can send the recording to whoever needs it for this first phase. All right, someone is connected. Office of the CEO. I wish I had your name to introduce you. All right. Okay, so thank you. I've taken the screenshot. It's pretty good. We can close it now and have some other things for the day. Thank you, Zella. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And we look forward to continuing with you on the next important steps with the teachers program. And do have a wonderful World Teachers Day coming up October 5th. We were early enough to bring this seminar so that we can mark activities, a week-long activities that will lead towards celebration of World Teachers Day. So bye for now. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Simo. Thank you once again. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. Great. Thank you, Mr. Zeller, for a wonderful weekend. Okay, so we didn't see the need for any translation, right? So I think that's why we just went on straight with English. So thank you. Cameron is bilingual. I'm also bilingual, so nobody cheated anybody today, so thank you. Bye, bye.